Morning folks, Massey Dave here. Hope you're all well. As you hopefully worked out, we do 3 videos a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, of whatever stuff happens. Thank you for your comments and likes as always on video and new subscribers. So yeah, Sunday morning, hopefully you're going to have a day off-ish. Gone out the window now. So we're going to get the old girl fired up here and do the indoor school. Ain't going to worry about doing this one. It's a tad flooded. As yesterday when I went to the scrapyard, get rid of some rubbish. Roads were flooded, but that's down on the moors, so we'll leave this one for today because nobody's going to use that. Pounding around in mud, so we'll just go and do that one over there. So let's get the old girl and fire her up. Here we have some lights that work. Even though the flash is coming on the torch. Right, well the school's done. Just doing a bit of paperwork and opening posts, etc. Weeks or so ago, I had one of my followers, watchers, email me to say he'd won something and he'd like to send it to me. So here it is. Copy of David Walker's book. So Keith Thomas, thank you very much, much appreciated. I'll get into reading that. I haven't got one of these. As I say, I did actually manage to meet David Walker several years ago at the Shepton Mallet tractor show in January. He was on the Ferguson stand there, so I had a chat with him. But I say, as you're probably aware, he did sadly pass away this year, which my friend Graham Clark went to see him, and he's got a wealth of stuff there which we're hoping to try and get saved. Also, I had some other bits turn up from Keith, which I wasn't expecting. We have a little model of a service van, a few key rings, a 50th anniversary one, a service van one, I think it's a Ford Transit though, and some badges. So thank you, Keith. I might have a cunning plan for some of this, so say spread the love around, shall we say. So yeah, thank you very much for that. Let's get back to doing some paperwork now. It's a Sunday, going out myself, got bored, so I'll come down and hang this slot, put it out the way, and we'll have a move around the stuff out there. Photographer coming, so let's get on with it. Lift arms done, other bits and pieces, we'll get that on salad pallet down there, and we've got the decks clear ready for tomorrow morning for who knows what. Well, there's one up and running, moved. Quite happy purring away there. Number 2 up and running in the sunshine. Just move that one out of the way over there. Get this one fired up. Let's get it moved down over there with the others. All 3 purring away nicely. Latest one we just done. That's my first one I did. That's the one my uncle told me to buy. So it's at Agripix, Pete and Kieran are here. Do some photographs and the sun has come out good and proper. Monday morning, back to it. I'll try and get the ram off my forklift. Should have done it weeks ago. It's leaking on the seal, so got a few tools, torch. Just going to see what happens. Thank you for your comments and likes and views on the little short yesterday with the trio out there in the yard in the sunshine for a few photographs. Let's get on with it. Anyway, this front seal's leaking, so we've got the retaining bolt out there. Bolt out there, when you get that pin out, we've undone the hoses. Obviously the whole thing's tipped forward anyway, so we can hopefully get that pin out. I'm hoping this lifts up enough to be able to swivel that end off, I hope. Failing that, we've got to try and undo this. We'll give it a go and see what happens anyway. Well, that was easy enough. So took that pin out, lifted the back up, and it just come off of there. Don't know why I was getting so worried about it. Right, we can give that a quick wash off, chuck it in the van, and go and drop it into the Tony and Wells. Here, Tone, can you fix this, please? Before I whip off and drop that ram off and go get a tyre repaired, I'm just having a tinker here with this leak off rail. Now I've managed to extract the old pipe out the ends, and I've had a go, and I've managed to solder in a piece of copper nickel. Hopefully it's all right. So we cut the lengths for the others. We'll get the old gas torch out, heat these up and get these bits of pipe out. And did notice, job description, which one is it? In this one here, once I got it apart, probably can't see down in there, but there is a step down in the bottom, so that should be the right length. So we can put those on there, give them a damn good clean up, plenty of flux, warm it up and solder them in. Hopefully we can get over this part, which is now obsolete. Guess who's back? Monday morning. You're going to carry on with the tank. I'm going to go out and do some steam cleaning. You had a good weekend.
Yeah, been alright?
Yeah, I have put the heater on for you.
Thank you.
So let's go and get busy. You make that look pretty. I'll move this thing back over there. I'll leave it here and I can give this a bit of a steam clean off in here and get rid of some of the grime before we get ready to start attacking it. So at least we can see what we're doing without getting too dirty. Oh, we've got a fair bit of crud out of that. You can actually see things now. It was pretty dirty here. Yeah, I haven't got it all, but it's a damn sight cleaner than it was to, yeah, get to what we need to. They're getting filthy. Giving it a blast around here. It's looking a bit cleaner, but I don't know, it's like a yellow paint or something on there. But yeah, a lot cleaner, as you can see. A lot of dirt and crud has come out of that. So let's get it moved out of the way and then clean the floor up, I think. Yeah, we're going to get these pipes extracted out of this fitting. Another one out. Run it round. And do the same again. Two more to go. That's a bit warm. Down to the last one. That's hot. Forgot I didn't know it's hot. And the last one. Just like that. Now for the tricky bit. We've got one done. Plenty of flux on there. Warm it up and hopefully the solder will run in. think we're there. Might just want a little bit on that edge. I can only hope that's 2 done. Well, I think I finally succeeded. Didn't quite get that one, a little bit too long, but at least all the bolts are in. So hopefully, I mean, I've blown through every one and they're all clear, they're not blocked up in any of those. So I just hope when it's under pressure it doesn't leak, but I won't know until we get the engine fired up. But for a part that's no longer available, for a first attempt, I don't think I've done too bad. Anyway, Massey Penny's been busy here. Made that tank look quite respectable from what it was, so fair play to her. That's, yeah, looking the doodahs. Pleased with your efforts on that?
Yes, it's not too bad.
Not too shabby. Well done.
I've got to flip it up now and have a look.
Yeah, so we've still got some welding, do some edges there. But no, well done. It's kept you quiet, isn't it? Now we've got the tank mounted up at a sensible working height. We can have a go at trying to reinstate something along this edge for fixing down to and there. So we've still got reference point of that hole and that hole. So she's going to measure on the floor of the cab over there where we need the holes. So we'll just carefully grind some of this back, clean it up and weld a little plate or a strip of metal in there just for bolting it down. Once that's in, then she can finish tidying up the bottom bits there. But on the whole, that's looking a lot better. Right, rubbish is cut off. We've got a piece of plate. I'm just going to tack it on in a few places and then just do stitch weld it and then deal with that. I'm going to say so myself, that has gone better than I was anticipating. So it's ready now for Massey Penny to doctor up and tidy up the cracker bits. Using this pan to test what I've done here. So put the airline on, we put a load of squirty fairy liquid on, and yeah, there's nothing leaking. That's the result, I would say. Oh, I'm pleased with that. Morning folks, Tuesday morning. Join me here. Just put a little bit of filler in the bottom of the tank there that she got done yesterday. Got a bit of primer on it, so hopefully that should be dry enough for when she turns here. Might have a go at tackling the tank today. The cab. We've got a door to make, obviously window frames to deal with. They're a bit rotten on the bottom edge. So see what we can do. I say there's plenty to do, just knowing which bit to do next. So you say the cab's the last big lump there to deal with. It was shot blasted a week ago Friday, and yeah, it's a bit chilly this morning. Heater on again. Found some spare bits that I've already got plated, so I can put one of the arms back together, but I'm missing one bolt. I've still got a few bits to send off for plating, which I knew we would find other bits and pieces. Let's plod away with it, see what happens today. So a few parts lying in stores for the arms, so at least we get one of these reassembled back together. So I'll put a dose of wax oil in the hole there just to protect it, and then put that in, put the pin in and the bolt in, and that's one out the way. So I'm just short of a bolt, but we got some to be plated anyway. Well, that's one reassembled. I can't put the top on because I haven't got it yet. That's away for plating, but at least a few bits more out the way together. Just pulled the bottom of the tank out. I'm holding on pencil filters, rather little gungy other filter. He's still intact now, good clean. Yeah, a lot of gunk around that. Good clean up. We'll replace that little filter there with a bit of pipe. Sticks up a similar height. So they can be a pain because if they block up and you've got a tank full of diesel, you've got bad news because you've got to drain it all out to get that out clean. Back to the filter stuff. This is the one off the suction pipe for the power steering. A bit cruddy, so we'll give that a clean up and go back in, and we can reassemble that into the tank, out the way. Then we'll get on with the fuel tank one. I could blow out with the airline. Got some clutch and brake cleaner there. You see how much more's come out just by giving it a rinse in that. Splash it everywhere. That should do. Give it a wipe off. Put it back together. All I can say is, ooh, that's a fair bit of crud coming off that filter. This is the fuel tank one. Dump it in some brake cleaner. That can disappear in the bin. No good commanding. It's nice when you start putting things back together. All tanks in, just got to get some washers and nuts to pull the straps in, and we can tighten the bolts up to hold the cradle in either side in place. Let's go and find some bits for that. But yeah, shank bolts, all cleaned out inside, filter done. Job's brilliant. This is going too easy. That's the third one of those out, but that one's not. So get the gas on it, give it a bit of heat. Hopefully it will come up with the others. I brushed the threads up and they did come undone. Time to tackle this door. As you can see, it's pretty well at it. There, it's gone thin. It's not the best, it's got a hole all under here. Pretty rotten and crabby. Bit of iffy welding on the door lock. So, just so happens I have a door blank now. So I'll get this off and double check it. Make sure that is right. Then get some flat bar out and fold up for the frame. And make a new bit for there. Time we spend trying to cut welds off, I just want to cut some more and fold it. Hey, Massey Penny's over here. Are you busy? Oh, you're sat on the floor again. Fettling the tank, the last bits. Bet you're glad I put that filler in this morning. Right, just a little bit of fettling needed. That line there, we've got just tidy up these edges here. I've got a pen line round. We'll do that with a grinder. There. And that's the face done. So yes, there was a lot of rust inside that door there. So I'm going to get those two brackets cut off and the hinges because they can be reused. And she'll just busy finishing off the last lot of bits under the tank. So I'll get some primer on that in a minute and see how good it does look. Hopefully the food has. That's the door blank. All sorted out and trimmed to shape, tidied up. And get some bar out in a minute and start making up the frame to go on the back. That's come up a treat. All done good. So now let that dry. Give it a rub over. There's one bit she's not happy with, needs a little bit more attention. Just down the bottom there. Other than that, it's what this tank used to be. Cracking job. Now she's having a fettle with the cab here. We have got some welding to do. Having fun with a big tool?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bugger. I think I've run out of gas. I'm trying to cook this up to get it undone, so that'll be a tomorrow job. I have to get a new bottle. So back to plan B. Start folding the frame up for the door. I've got the first two bends in. Mark that one, we've got my bevel for the angle. And I'll do that one up to there. And we'll do two pieces for that one. Because obviously that did have a joint in the middle, just make it easier to handle. And somebody's over there busy filling holes. Looks like you got a dirty bum. Been sat on the floor? I have. Right, frame's made. We'll do the bit for the middle. So I'll try to fit 3 mil up here. Anyway, that's the basics of the door laid out, folded up and made. I've got the hole drilled in the outside ready for the handle. So we'll just measure, tack it in a few places, make sure it's flat and glue it together. But as always, time is running out. It's been a busy day. Surprising how long stuff takes to make. And Massey Penny's down here, still tiddling with filler stuff, making things look pretty, but you know what? It's parent time. As much as you've had fun today, it's time to depart. Until tomorrow, and that should be dry, you can fettle that down. Hopefully in the morning I'll have that door welded together to test fit. Well done. Tank looks good. Bit of fettling needed, but do that tomorrow and hopefully get it red. So I'll see you in the morning. Alright folks, thanks for watching. Hope you found it interesting. Yes, trials and tribulations as always. Give us the old thumbs up, give us a share, drop us a comment, click the old subscribe button, much appreciated. So until next time, take yourself steady. Catch you later.